Down is on. WGN America News Nation has a new show starting Monday night, but the host, she's a veteran. We have Ashley Banfield, host of Banfield. Thank you so much for joining us.
Kim, thank you so much for having me on. How are you doing?
I am doing great. It's Friday, and we're looking forward to Monday. So we're definitely looking forward to Monday. So how will Banfield stand out from the other news talk shows on the air?
You know what, Kim? I think that you and I are probably not unlike. We're in this business because we love news. You know, I've been in it for 33 years. I've been watching it for, I hate to say, probably all of my 53 years. And what I've seen happen in the last couple decades is this crazy polarization of people just retreating to their echo chambers and bouncing around and screaming at each other and not listening to each other. So the way this show is going to be different is we're going to go and do what was old because it worked. Listening and staying out of the whole opinion-based hosting. So no eye rolling, no smugness, no sneering, no opinion, no bias by omission, which is another sneaky thing. We're really just going to do just the facts, ma'am, and the viewer gets to be the boss of how he or she decides, you know, an opinion. And on this particular show, it's even more different than that network mission because it's an exhale at 10 o'clock Eastern. After you've been, you know, bombarded with news all day, this is a moment to just sit back, relax, and find out something very special about extraordinary people. What makes them tick, how they get to where they are, what's their secret sauce, and is there anything they can share to help me get better at what I do?
Well, you do, speaking of the exhaling, you do plan to do some celebrity news as well, but a lot of people don't know that entertainment news can end up being hard news, i.e. what happened with Tiger Woods. What can fans expect when you interview some of their favorites?
So it depends exactly, as you nailed it. Hard news can be celebrity news and vice versa, and it really depends on who that guest is. The guest in this show, Kim, is going to be the boss. So if that guest starts going down a vein, I'm going with them, and I'm going to mine what it is they're talking about as deeply as I can, because that's when you really find the magic. Then there will be those days like the Capitol Hill riot, and that is going to be something where we will also dig deep. We would go into the kinds of guests who would give us insight early on. You know, I think on the day of the riot, where I went with my legal mind after 15 years of being in a courtroom, was I can spot the charges as I see them happening. And so I would have gone probably a legal route with all of the different federal experts and prosecutors and judges, and I would have been able to really look ahead to the danger that many of those people were facing once they were caught. Because make no mistake, you don't get away with crime these days. There's a camera everywhere.
Well, especially when you're the one in possession of the camera, for sure. But these days, speaking of social media, because a lot of the pieces of evidence, they came from the social media accounts of the people who were there. Social media is everywhere, and it's part of everything, including our careers now. So how do you plan on merging the old school way of doing news with engaging people online?
So, like, one of the things I am known for is zero makeup in my ridiculously old bathrobe at my coffee maker, musing about some of the things that are happening and the decisions I have to make. And my followers on Instagram really like that. I think the authenticity of social media is just delish because as anchors, we're always meant to be so perfect. I mean, I think I have tape keeping this part of my shirt together right now. And social media allows you to just show everything that's wrong. And I think it's super engaging. And so I've invited that part of my life into this program and dedicated an entire part of the show to what my followers want to know about my guest. Whether it's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, you name the platform, Twitter, they get to be a part of the show as well. And then the guest will actually engage. And by the way, their questions are better than mine. So it's like, where have I been?
You know what?
All I needed to do.
Sometimes those viewers, they ask questions, you're like, that's a good one. Well, it's called Banfield. It premieres on WGN America Monday night, March 1st at 9. Ashley Banfield, thank you so much for joining us. We really appreciate it, and have a great show.
Thank you, and have a great weekend, Kim, and my love to the Missourians out there.
Oh, thank you so much. We'll take it. We'll take it.